why don't you get what you want? Why don't you have the things that you want? I did a prayer experiment about 4 years ago, and the results showed that almost always when you pray for something, you get that thing. And over the years, I've continued to talk to people, and over the years, that's been the case. Whenever I ask somebody, what are you praying for? They have those things that they're praying for. Every now and then I'll meet somebody who says, you know, that's not true, Paul. The world doesn't work like that. When you pray for something, you don't just get it. And I'll say, well, in my experience, that's been the case when I pray for things. And they'll be real adamant about it, saying, no, that's not true, you know, that it doesn't work like that. And you see all these emotions boiling up inside them. And then when I get to talking to them, I say, okay, well, what is it that you want? And the interesting thing is, they don't know what they want. Why don't you have the things that you want? Most of the time, it's because you don't even know what you want. How do you expect to get that thing if you haven't even defined that thing yet? One of the most powerful pieces of advice or habit that you can build into yourself is that of goal setting. And there are ways to set goals that are more productive and more efficient. An acronym that a lot of corporations and businesses use is something called s.m.a.r.t. S.m.a.r.t. And the S stands for specific. So let's just imagine that you have a fitness goal. You say, Paul, I want to lose weight. Okay, how much weight do you want to lose? So that's the S, that's the specific. The M is measurable. How are we going to measure this goal? So for that example, you'll use a scale. The A is attractive. Why is that goal attractive to you? Why do you care to lose the weight? And I did a video on motivation, so I'm going to put a link to that in the description below so you can check that out. So that's the why. Now I will caution you, a lot of times when I'll go through goal setting with people, they start panicking almost like, I don't know how I'm going to do this. This is freaking me out. Don't worry about the how. The how does not matter at all. Right now we're just establishing what you want, not the how. The how will never unfold the way that you think it will. You'll say, I want this, and we think that it's going to be a straight line to that goal. No. You might get to that goal completely different than you had anticipated at the beginning. So, S, specific, M, measurable, A is attractive, which means why do you want that thing? Not the how. Don't worry about the how. Just find out what you want, which is this whole goal setting process. The R is realistic. Do you believe that it's possible? Do you think it's realistic? I like to set goals. Let's say if you set a year goal, 1 being you will not reach it, 10 being you definitely will. I like a 7 or 8. I like to feel like I'm being stretched, but I can make it. And T is timely. You got to put a deadline on it. There's a quote that I heard the other day. It said goals are dreams with deadlines. Goals are dreams with deadlines. Isn't that cool? When you have a deadline on it, all of a sudden you're accountable versus I'm going to do this and you never set a date. It's just up in the air. So set goals. Define what you want before you complain that you don't have what you want. So you don't even know what that thing is. Once you've identified it, once you have that target in your mind, it's a lot easier to hit the target that you can see. Till next time, guys.
Se pone nervioso como arquero, viene el desborde de s.m.a.r.t. El servicio parece pasado, nuevo centro. ¡Gol!